What's going on, boys and girls? Welcome back to another video. All right, guys, so some of you guys have been wondering how my channel's been doing. I get this question a lot. Payne, how much do you make per month on your channel? Let's break it down a little bit. I'm going to give you guys some stats here. I have no problem sharing this information. This is not my full-time career. I don't make a living off of this. This is my side gig, which I love doing, by the way, and it's been a passion of mine. And you guys have made this an absolute dream because I've been able to not only grow my channel to me at a very impressive rate. Pat on my back and thank you to you guys. But also I've been able to make some decent money along the way. So I'm going to break it down to you guys what a small, and I consider this channel small. Some of you guys may not agree with this, but I do consider this channel to be very small still. To me, a medium-sized channel is 100K. Big channel is a million, obviously, etc. Right? So I think anything below, let's say the 100K mark is considered still to me a small channel. So let's go over and break down what has been going on in my last 10 months of returning. So let's go to analytics. Analytics essentially will give you the full overview of what's been going on in the last month, but I'm going to break it down for the last 10 months that I've been back. Now, March is when I returned. So I'm going to go ahead and go to, let's go to here. Let's go see more for a sec. And you guys can kind of get an idea of what's going on. Okay, so if I go date, actually, no, you know what? Let me go back. No, let me go back. Let me go back to this. This is more important, actually. So you guys can see here, view-wise, I'm at 509K. Normally, I average about 333 to 460K views. This all depends on how my month is going. This month has been pretty good. I've been a little more active than I normally am, so that's obviously going to drive the views up. My style of content creating is not your average style of content creating. What do I mean by this? Number one, I don't edit. For the most part, you'll never really see me edit. I freestyle everything. Number two, I put out videos constantly. Like most content creators will put out a video or two max and then let it build. I let loose. And the reason I do that is because I love doing it. It's just a hobby of mine, right? I mean, this is something that normally you won't see content creators produce as many videos, and good for them. They're probably doing it the right way. But this is my style. I enjoy doing it, so I continue doing it. Okay, so 509K views this month, 34.3 actual real hours watched, 1.3K subscribers this month, and I've got estimated total value here of $2,760 and 9 cents. Now, this is an estimated value. This does not take into account any of the ad revenue that gets tossed in on Google AdSense, which normally you add another 1,000 to 1,500 to this value. So for those who are wondering gross value-wise, what I make per month, my average nowadays is about 3K to 6K, depending where I'm at. Most average is 3.5K per month. And that's what I bring home on an average. Okay, that's my average take. All right, so December was very quiet because of holidays. Obviously, I wasn't working as much. I wasn't here because my kids were home, etc. Right. So just want to give you guys a breakdown of that. So that's in a nutshell the total value of my channel. So for those wondering, if somebody can live off of a channel like mine in real life, answer is no. Okay, answer is absolutely not. Now, keep in mind, I'm not adding sponsors to any of this. With sponsorship money, there's obviously more money coming in. So this is just what YouTube pays me. All right, nothing to do with sponsors. So if you want to take a total tally of what I get per month, like I'd say probably, say $4,000 per month after taxes. If you include everything, including sponsors and stuff. Okay, so it's not too bad. Now, from a content perspective, you guys can see how this works. So I've got 5.7 million impressions, 509K. 6.2% is actually low for my channel. Normally it's a little higher, but that's okay. I mean, it's not that I'm doing a lot of games that I normally don't do. And then this is something about me that I'm never going to change. I want to continue to expanding, and I'm going to cover odd games that nobody ever hears about. And one of my passions is introducing people to new things they've never experienced, and that make me happy. That I want to see them be happy of trying as well too, right? So, so for example, like even the new games like Endless, what was the game called? Endless Grades, which I just covered. The new DC Legions, nobody knows about. Dark Legions. These are all games that nobody ever talks about. So I put them out there, and and you never know, they might catch on, and if they do catch on, great. That's a mainstay in my channel, and I'll continue making it. But quite honestly, these are the games I actually play offline anyways, when my kids are asleep and my wife is asleep, and I have my own time to myself, which God knows is really rare. Anyways, so 4.01 minutes is what people normally watch my watch my videos for, which is not bad because most of my videos range from about 8 to 10 minutes. So this is about half the time. I mean, you probably get tired of me talking. Some of you probably already ended this video. So anyways, that's how that works out. Audience-wise, I'll just show you guys this real quick. So these are some of the audiences. Most of my audiences are returning ones. Some of them are new, which then they become subscribers, obviously. I've got 139.7K unique viewers. So let's see what that means exactly. So unique viewers, estimated number of people that watch your content within the selected date range. And then I've got 1.3K subscribers this month, and 48.4K of those views are actually from returning subscribers, which is not bad. So thank you for those returning and watching. These are some other people that people watch on my channel, or that are similar to my channel that people watch. Videos growing from my audience. Some of these were very high. The most of them came from Reverse 1999. Some from Ecocalypse. My God, why do I still struggle saying that? Also, you guys can see here the not subscribed is 74.8%. Subscribe is 25.1%. So I'm not doing too bad. Believe it or not, this number can be much, much higher. So for those who are not subscribing, please subscribe. Help the channel keep growing. Ages, so this is actually pretty damn cool. Male 93.8%, female 6%. Where are my females at? I love that. That's actually not a bad demographic considering all my channel's fully games most of the time. So to those females, thank you very much. And for those who are user specified, I appreciate you joining as well. Age group, this is a good one, obviously. 25 to 34, so mature age group. I've got some 35 to 44. Shout out to my old folks. Some 18 to 24 is at 19.7, and then some of the older folks here who I know you're young at heart anyway. So shout out to you guys for watching. So yeah, that kind of works out. And here's my demographic. United States is 34.5. Canada is 5.7. United Kingdom is 4.1. Germany is 3.8. Philippines. Shout out to the Philippines. My wife is half Filipino. 3.3%. So pretty damn cool there. So thank you for all those who are watching from around the world, including at home. Love you guys. Much love to that. So revenue. I showed you guys this already. You guys can see kind of how this works. Like, look, December was really bad because I was not very active, right? But you can see daily, this is kind of how it works out. Some days I can make pretty good money. Some days I can go here. I mean, on other days I've made, like here, let me go back for the last 365 days. You guys can see the whole year. Like, look, I was off for a whole year, right? I didn't do content since like, I think 2022, like somewhere early 2022. So like none of this really counted, right? And I came back March. So March 29th, what I had to do was I had to come back and get 4,000 hours watched. I was completely demonetized at that point because I was off for too long. So YouTube demonetizes you after a year. So I was demonetized. I had to get 4,000 hours back. I got it back in 4 days, super fast, because I just started putting out content. And then you guys can see here in April, I started kind of getting something. And then you guys can see here, let's just go. I'll show you guys kind of how this works. You guys can kind of get a general sense of my income from YouTube. So March, I made 119 bucks. That was $151. There you go. Again, add a couple more dollars. Add like $200 to this, then that's what it really was. If you go to was it March, April? Where's April? April's over here. April 2,273. May 2,527, etc. Right? So you guys can see like. Some of this went up pretty high. Again, you got to add a couple $1,000s to these to make more sense. But this was the highest one I've had, and this came out as like 4,700 something for that 1 month. So that was actually 6,700 something for 1 month, which was really good. So that was actually a really good month. This is the month that Ever Crisis came out. Yeah, Ever Crisis came out in this month, so it was pretty big. So you guys can see how this breaks down. Ads give you the most amount of money. Views give you decent money here. Like you guys can see, it's really not much, but it's there. YouTube Premium really helps. So if you're watching on YouTube Premium on my channel, thank you very much. And then any transactions for people who are donating and stuff, or et cetera, et cetera. So thank you to those who donate. I appreciate you. But there you guys go. Pretty much you can see how this works out. Currently, I've been paid up till November. It's 2 months in arrears. So to this date, you can probably think about 30,000. So 10, let's say, again, if you don't count the first month of me being back, it's about 30 grand gross. Maybe a little more, like 32 grand gross in 9 months. And again, this is side money, but can you live off of this? Absolutely not. There's no freaking way to live off of this. I don't think people understand how hard content creating really is and how difficult it is to make it big. So there you guys go. I just want to share this with you. So a lot of people ask me all the time, like, hey Payne, like how's your channel doing? How much do you make, etc. I'm just saying, like it's decent, good side money. Can I live off of this? Absolutely not. Not in any world can I live off of this. But it doesn't mean I'm not growing, and it doesn't mean I'm not appreciative of everything that I get. So again, I want to thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. I try to be as very transparent as possible. I know this is my business and it really shouldn't affect anybody, but I think it's important to let you guys know what you're helping me do and what you're helping me accomplish. And I'm putting in a lot of work. I don't want to take that away from myself. I work really, really hard. Yes, I don't edit, but I put out a lot of content. I try to make it meaningful. I try to make it noteworthy. I try to make it for the community, more importantly for the community. And of course, being around you guys has made this an absolute pleasure. So again, there wouldn't be a me without you. So I thank you guys very much. It means the world to me. But there's the inside scoop on what somebody like with my channel, with my style of content creating makes on a monthly basis. All right, guys. Payne, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.